We love to live among our photos and fill our homes with memories. And today we're taking the photos out of the traditional frame and onto other mediums. It's a creative way to display those special images, and creative editor Jill Broadbent took on the task of testing materials and techniques to help us master the craft of the photo transfer. So thank you for sharing this. I've seen this before and I like the technique, but what do you like about photo transfer?
I have always wanted to try it. I had never tried it until this project right here, but I love the look of it. It kind of gives you just a different way to display your photos that almost feels like more of an art form. Plus, as we're going into fall, putting it on wood was the main one I focused on. There's lots of different mediums you can put it on, but as I was playing and experimenting, I was like, we're gonna just tackle the wood transfer and see how that works. So all these things will apply to other mediums, but we're gonna show it all on wood.
Okay, so I've only done it on wood, and I did it a couple years ago, so this isn't necessarily new, but you say there's some findings that you have that make it new.
Yes, especially because products have evolved and materials have evolved, and so there are some newer approaches. So we're gonna talk about kind of good, better, best today.
Okay, I'm excited. And you say like a matte transfer is the easiest way to go. What are so there's like a glossy or different ways to do it?
Well, there's different materials, right? So the main one in the tutorial, maybe if you've done this in the past, you might have done it with Mod Podge. So there's Mod Podge, and then they recommend that you get your photos printed on a laser printer. So this is a photo printed on a laser printer. So like, probably not one you have at home, right? Your home printer is probably inkjet. So laser printer, I sent these off to Kinko's or FedEx or something and had them copied there. So that's what you do with Mod Podge. If you try to do Mod Podge with your home ink, it just it bleeds.
Gotcha.
So, but here's my findings on the Mod Podge. It works. I'm gonna show you the back of this one because this one is the Mod Podge transfer.
Okay, but some people might like that effect where it kind of looks aged.
So I'm not saying it's a bad way to go. I wouldn't recommend it with photos of people because see how like we kind of lost a little bit of our face? Because what you do is you coat the wood with Mod Podge, then you put your photo on top, and then you are peeling away the white paper off the background.
That's exactly what I did.
So if you rub a little too hard, and this is super messy because you're getting little frays of paper, it's totally fine, it works, but this is kind of the look that you get. You'll have spots, it's just inevitable that you're going to rub a little too hard in certain spots and some of the color is going to come up with the paper. But if this was just like a cool outdoor background, that would look super cool.
Yeah, but your son's like, what, you don't like
but
me,
I was like,
Mom? My face is blurred.
So this was Mod Podge with the laser printing. Totally works. I just wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to do people or like faces, you know? Okay, so that's technique good, right? Better is what has kind of evolved, and that's using this matte medium acrylic. And this lets you use your home inkjet printer. Okay, so I'm gonna show you really quickly. You're just going to put this medium straight on.
We get this at any craft store.
Yep. Okay. Any of the craft stores.
Matte medium.
Matte medium. So you can brush that on. You want a pretty good coverage because you want it to saturate the image. And
should I do the whole thing?
Yep.
Okay, I'm
this is printed on, get plenty on there. Oh goodness, the scissors keep falling. So this is printed on my home printer, inkjet printer, but again, it's important that it's not photo paper. You want it on the flimsiest paper. Because the paper itself is, the whole goal is for it just to help you get the ink to your material, right?
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Let's just trim this off really quick.
And then these are just little wood rounds you found
any wood, and honestly it works on any glass, any plastic, like it totally works. So then we're going to just put our image right on here.
Face side down.
Yes, and then press, give that a good press. And this needs to sit for 3 minutes. So we'll see. We might have to pull it off a little early.
Okay.
So not very long, 3 minutes.
Rub it all over.
You're gonna rub it. I have a brayer here. You can use like a credit card or something to like really press it on because you're trying to get that ink to transfer into that matte medium. So then you're going to let this set, and we actually have a video of it, of how it rolls off. So if this doesn't sit long enough, we're good.
We got you, we got you.
We've got a video showing so that you can see how the paper then just rolls right off of that. So here, these two are samples of this technique.
Okay, so we're seeing the video here of doing this a little faster.
Yep, that's placing it on, and then you're going to see that you can just roll this paper right off and it comes off really smooth. The whole backing just comes right off.
So it's different that you don't have the messiness that you talked about before.
So with the Mod Podge, you're getting just little frays and pieces
Yes.
of paper. This rolls off. It's kind of satisfying to watch it all just come off almost in sheets. So that's
looks like
what this
magic.
does. Yeah, and it does leave just a teeny bit of the white. So here's the awesome trick for that. So this is the other product you're going to want if you use this technique. So the liquid matte.
Acrylic sealer gloss finish.
So any acrylic sealer, Krylon makes some. This, once you spray it over, you can see these two right here. That is like, it kind of absorbs any white that's left, any paper frays that are left, and then glosses it over and brings the color more vibrant.
And are there different types of this? Or are we looking for gloss
The gloss is going to make it shiny.
Okay.
So you could use a matte spray, but the finish, the spray finish, it helps just eliminate any little frays, any little white pieces, all of that.
And you do that when it's totally dry?
Yes. Yep.
This one is a stunner.
Yeah,
I mean, when you
think
see
it turned
that,
out super
yes,
cool.
it's so beautiful.
So I also would say too, if you want the color to be a little more saturated, you're going to want to bump it up a little more than natural. This is just straight how that photo was taken.
So when you're
but
printing
if you wanted
your
more
picture,
color, then increase the saturation before you print it, and it'll come out a little stronger. So,
okay, that looks amazing.
third process.
Okay, third one.
Yes, third process. This is where I'm like, okay, things have evolved in the crafting world, and now we have things like tattoo paper that you can print at home, right? This was the game changer. Okay, so here is this same photo right here, printed and put onto the wood on tattoo paper. Can you see how, like, almost perfect you can get that transfer?
Yeah, it just looks like a photo on wood.
Super, super easy. So
Okay.
you, again, print it at home.
You printed it?
Yep. You order this on Amazon, tattoo paper, and then you print it. So
How'd you
here's
stick
one.
it?
Yep, here's one for you to do. So this is printed right on the tattoo paper. And you can see how bold and colorful that
And
is,
it
right?
feels like photo paper.
Yep. And then you put this on top, this on the photo.
On the photo, on the front.
Yep.
Okay.
So we want, here, maybe put it on the table so we don't get any bubbles in it. Okay. So then, again, we're going to like rub that really
Press
good.
that hard with this tool I've never heard of, a brayer.
A brayer,
Okay.
yes. Okay.
Yes.
So then we want to make sure then our tattoo, you're going to peel this off. So what this does is put the sticky onto the photo. We might have to rub it a little bit more.
But
so
it's
that
kind of almost like a
transferring-
temporary tattoo.
It's exactly a temporary
Yes,
tattoo.
okay.
But then you're going to put it on the photo. So, or onto your wood. So then when you peel this back, it should leave. And
The
we'll just do a
photo.
quick version. So we're not going to get it perfect. But if
Yeah,
you
the photo stays there.
Yep, the photo's gonna stay. Watch those edges, but you'll see. Okay, then just like a tattoo, you're gonna put that on the wood.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, then we're gonna
This would be
spray the
such a
back.
fun
So you know when you
product
put
for
the tattoo
everyone.
on your skin.
Yeah.
Then you spray it or you get it wet, right? Then you give it like 10 seconds of, here's a rag.
Okay.
Rub that and get the photo transferred on. And then when you peel that off, you get the full color payoff. You have no like peely, shreddy paper mess.
Yeah.
And your color is so intense and vibrant. And then you really can do some nice
Look at
detailed
that.
images. Isn't that so good?
That's so easy.
So, I mean, we can peel this one off really quick and see how we did.
So it's just kind of the effect you want. If you want
Yeah,
a little
exactly.
more aged, a little
Yep.
more muted, but then this is if you just want to put a photo right
Yep.
onto wood.
So
and
here's
you can
that
see
one.
the difference. Yeah.
I mean, we
Let's
didn't-
show this.
yeah.
I mean, it's not perfect,
Yeah.
but you get the drift.
They're both
bright and
awesome,
vibrant.
right? Yeah.
Yes, a little more aged depending on kind of what your style is. Jill.
So lots of different ways to do it, but if you want quick and easy, really bold, and a nice, clear, sharp image, do that tattoo paper. It's so easy. But this is by far the way to go if you're trying to do the color image transfer. Use the matte medium and use the gloss spray, and it'll turn out
These are
beautifully.
just screaming young women like
Right.
activity to me. This will
fun.
be so fun. Okay, thank
Perfect
you, Jill.
for fall. Yeah.
Thanks for the trial and error
Yep.
helping us do it better.
We got
We
you.
appreciate you.